Gator, we said we get to the Pistons. Let's follow through on that. Wow. Was the victory over Golden State the best night for sports at LCA? The best one I'd been to was Blake Griffin's debut. Just as far as buzz in the building and just sheer excitement.
That was pretty cool.
That was the best time I've been there. I've obviously not been there for everything or anything close to it. But to come out and to beat Golden State when the Pistons are putting a pretty respectable product on the floor, I don't want to get carried away with it's a stamp of validation, because last year the Pistons, I believe, I'm going to have to go check this, played L.A. on the one night, went to Golden State the next night, and beat Golden State on the second night of a back-to-back road game, which was awfully impressive. And it didn't mean jack squat when it came to the Pistons season. Yes, Saturday, October 28th, the Pistons won at L.A. against the Clippers, and then on Sunday, October 29th, they won in Golden State against the Warriors. Didn't mean much when it was all said and done, did it?
No, winning on the road. Well, they also were they healthy at the time? Was Reggie playing? Was Drummond playing?
When they beat those two teams?
Well, when they beat Golden State last year.
I think so. I'll have to go back and look at the box scores, but yeah, they beat Golden State and they beat the Clippers back-to-back on the road on the West Coast.
Point being that just the Pistons were pretty healthy last year when they played them. And then in the second half of the season, obviously the Pistons weren't healthy. They made the trade for Blake Griffin. Things changed up. This game against Golden State, Pistons are healthy, and they're playing through it. I think it's a different feel now.
They were healthy last year when they played at Golden State.
It feels like they're a more competent team. 13-7 right now, or they're 14-6 last year at this time.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like they're more competent right now because I think the guy coaching them is. And I think he's got this team believing in him and playing for him and playing for each other. I don't think there's a whole lot of selfishness going on with this team, and I think maybe there was that thought that this could be what the downfall is, maybe some sniping and people hurt feelings if they're not getting shots, and I don't think that's the case at all. I think they're playing very well together, and they are becoming kind of compelling basketball right now. I was watching a little bit of that game on Saturday night, and you know, there was a time when I think Pistons had like a 10-point lead. They were in the 70s, and Golden State was in the 60s. And like that, Golden State caught up because that's what Golden State does. And I thought, all right, well, it was cute for a while. And then I was watching football, came back at the recap, and saw that the Pistons won 111-102. And I thought, wow, okay, nice job from the Pistons. Give them credit. Take the win. No Draymond Green, don't care. Steph Curry was back, right?
Yep.
You got Steph Curry, you got Kevin Durant, you got Klay Thompson. That's plenty enough to beat everybody else.
Well, Blake Griffin,
give him a chance. Give him the credit.
He didn't have a great game, but he did have 26 points, and his shooting. You know, I'd have to go back and look at his
22 from the field, nothing special.
But Stanley coming off the bench and giving him 19.
That's huge.
Yes, and you know I go back to all he needs is consistency. No, that's not all he needs. Consistency is the key. Consistency is what makes you good. It's not all you need. It's the most important thing to have when you show those flashes. And if you can't do it, you are what you are.
Yeah, I mean, as a team that took care of the basketball, they committed 11 turnovers. That's not too many in an NBA game. They knocked down a greater percentage of 3-point shots than Golden State did. They did just enough. They played well enough defensively to get it done. Andre Drummond, another double-double for him with 16 points and 19 boards. And offensively, it was huge. He had 8 offensive rebounds. That's where the game's won.
248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. Well, just a question is, for those who were there and have been down to the LCA, Red Wings, Pistons, was that the best night for the LCA? Is that the best night? 2 years it's been open. Well, a year and a half it's been open. Is that the best night for sports? And maybe a concert or something's been better, but.
Well, I mean, yeah, right. But we're looking basically Pistons and Red Wings, and neither team has made the playoffs since they've opened the place up. So there's no playoff game to point to and say, here we go, playoff atmosphere. I think that game Saturday night, though I wasn't there, probably had a pretty good feel to it. Pretty good atmosphere, I would imagine. The game last night with the Red Wings at LCA, even though they lost to Colorado, that felt like it was pretty compelling hockey watching that game last night, in and out of that, and the football that I was watching last night. But a couple of fights, inspiring both teams and the crowd. They're really getting into it. This coming off the heels of the Red Wings winning at Boston, a place where they haven't done a whole lot of that in the last 8 tries, I believe, where the goalies almost come to blows. And we have a video of that. I think you can find that on our website. So
it's always awesome. Goalie fights are so great.
Yeah, and yesterday, there's Evan put this on the website as well, 971theticket.com, of Tyler Bertuzzi sucker punching a player from the Avs on the bench that likely get him suspended. But that rivalry's heating up again, even though they're only going to play each other a couple times a year, being in opposite conferences now. But it's kind of getting fun again, and hockey's fun again watching it there. The Pistons are playing winning basketball. I don't think we're going to see a big collapse like we saw last year with the Pistons, because they got the right guy coaching them, and hopefully they can stay healthy. If they stay healthy, this is a team that's going to be right in the thick of it in the Eastern Conference.